All right. You maybe have noticed I have not been using this little Cushman, and that is very sad. The reason is it died on me, and it's starving for fuel. Last time I had this problem, I blew backwards through the fuel line and that fixed it. And I'm guessing there's something in the tank and it's getting sucked up every so often and causing it not to run. Now, of course, it's full of fuel. You know, why wouldn't it be? So, yeah. Let's see if we can fix it right after this. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Rouse the Oliver Man. This is the little CUSHMAN Truckster that we got for like 70 bucks on an auction, and we've been using the heck out of it. It's a lot of fun to play with. However, sadness has ensued, and I believe that the fuel line is plugged up. So what is this thing here, you ask? Well, I think I can somehow, well, let me rephrase that. I should have made this more user-friendly, and I didn't. You see, I was so excited to get it to run that once I did, I didn't really worry too much about anything. But now the time is here where I need to get in here. It could be that that little fuel filter's plugged up too, but I don't think so, because the way it flowed out of there, I think that's fine.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing. You get me?
I don't know if while we have it here, wouldn't it make sense to kind of check all of it over too? We're gonna screw around to the point that we really have a mess on our hands, but let's see what happens. I don't even remember how to run it. I see fuel going through the bypass. Okay, if fuel goes through the bypass, then that means it's open that far. But that still doesn't mean, does it, that this filter could be plugged up? Let's check it. It's gonna run out all over the place. Yeah, it's fine. Shoot. This time it may not be as simple as we thought. Our next step would be to see if the stuff is really doing what it's supposed to. Let's see what happens. I think we got it. I really need to get some sea foam, I think, and put in the tank. See, there it died. That's not what we want. Nope, it's gonna die right here. Dang it. Right in the driveway, the most inconvenient place, see? Well, it's out of the way again, but that's a bummer. I don't know what could have happened here. I mean, you mess with it a little bit and it runs, and then it immediately quits again. So I suppose what we'll do here whenever we're not doing anything else one day, but this is a kind of a priority now because I've gotten used to it, but I guess we'll start taking the fuel system apart again and you know, maybe take the tank out this time, although it's almost full, and try to check our fill tubes and that, and, you know, see if we have like a rust situation on it, keeps plugging it shut, or, you know, I don't know what's on the end of that tube. Maybe it's got a filter in there. But it just acts like it's a fuel delivery issue, like after a little bit it quits doing what it's supposed to do. So we'll investigate that at some point. Okay, we have to figure out why this little Cushman won't run, because gosh darn it, I've become accustomed to riding around in fashion. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably struggle, but what I'd like to do is take the carburetor back off, I suppose, and see if that don't have something obviously wrong in there, because it's getting fuel to the carburetor and it'll start and run for just a little bit and then immediately dies, and then, you know, you let it sit a second and go again. And although that could be a, you know, I don't think it's a coil problem, is what I'm saying. Like your coil getting too hot and quitting, because it doesn't even really have a chance to get that hot before something bad happens. So we'll figure it out though. It's very possible that maybe like one of those little diaphragm things in there, or however, I can't remember exactly how this one was made when we worked on it last time, but it's just very possible that there's trash in there or something. Something's not playing nice. So let's see here. I'm trying to remember what else I got to take loose. I don't remember if this went with us or that stayed behind. Okay, if we leave that behind, and then that bracket actually will stay with the carburetor, or with the machine, so we don't probably, I don't think we had to take it loose unless it was just for convenience. I think it was for convenience so we could get the full length of our... now you can see. Screwed that up, didn't I? Not having that where you could see it. Well, maybe that's how I did it. 'Cause that screw didn't act like it wanted to come loose. And I'm all about saving steps, you know. If we can save us a few steps. Oh, what fun this is, you know. Oh, I forgot to take the choke cable loose. That's fine. We'll struggle, don't worry. Come on. All right. That'll go there. That'll go there. Ooh, I don't remember that. I mean, why would we go in the house where there's a nice work surface that's clean and all that, when we could just do this right here on the table? That's what she said. Let's start here. And if this diaphragm is no good, then I guess it's time for another $100 carburetor kit or whatever. Yeah, that looks pretty spectacular, really, still. So I don't believe that that's our trouble. Ooh, I forgot about the O-ring situation. Good thing I didn't. Go crazy there. I mean, if I don't find something in here, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because it's getting enough fuel to the carburetor out of the filter, so it's not like it's a plugged up filter or what have you. I mean, it's gonna be a more involved problem. Oh yeah. Ew. 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 How did we get gelatin? Look at that. It's pumped that up from the tank, maybe? No wonder she don't run. Well, that ain't good. I mean, it's kind of grainy and a mess. So I guess we'll pull this needle valve out, blow some magical cleaner through there. That's good though, because that means we're on the right path. Yeesh. Nasty. Guess what? It is plugged. It's plugged in that fuel passage, and none of those things come out. So that ain't good. We're gonna have to get creative here. There we go. Aw, darn. That wasn't too smart now, was it? That goes in there. Don't forget that. And I say that because I forgot it last time. Jeez. Slide that there. Oh, brake clean eats rubber. Yeah, I know. But not running is useless. So that's how we're going to operate here. Alright, I think maybe that half is ready to play again. Maybe we should clean this off. I'm not going to brake clean that because that'd probably melt. Man, there's a lot of shice on our needle. I'm gonna have to address that, and I don't know. Man, that's a lot of schmutz for what it is. Put that back in there. So I guess leave in the comments what would cause this jelly to form. This is a new one on me. I don't think I've seen something quite like that. It has two filters on it, so all this stuff has to be coming in as somewhat of a liquid and then forming in here through some type of terrible mixture. But yeah, I mean, it has to, because how else would it get there? It's like jelly. I mean, but it kind of feels grainy. I guess that's probably also because I have no idea what's down in the tank. Should have probably... Well, I probably shouldn't have lost that boot. That's number one thing I shouldn't have done. Well, you gotta reassemble this. I don't know if it would be a good idea to put this in right away. And then just not have the long one hooked up. This is a very strange design, I'll tell you that, as far as carburetors go. I don't like this carburetor because its whole purpose in life was the fact that they wanted to cut emissions and make it non-adjustable. And that's about the most worthless thing ever. I mean, you need to be able to adjust your carburetor because it's not going to always be like it was the day it was new. Have to go like that. All right, we are ready to put this back on. I got it all reassembled. You, of course, took a nap because why not shut off, you know? Being too hot? Sure. Let's just use tools that are too big, you know? We gotta have this fixed though, because it is no fun walking from place to place. I mean, when we've got accustomed to riding this chariot. See, it's gonna play a fun game of most difficult way possible. That's a fun game that a lot of stuff in life likes to play for no reason. So we'll get it, you know. There'll be some rooster noises, there'll be some unhappiness, but we'll get it, I promise. All right, come on. Here. Gotta remember how it is. I don't think my choke is, or that is all the way down, isn't it? This is a goofy choke compared to other chokes I've known in my life, because it actually works the opposite of what you would think it would work. That's what I'm getting at. It is part way pulled out. Let me see if I can reach it. Okay, sure, no. We're not going to be able to reach it. Let's just go ahead and put this back on. Let's use positive thinking, you know? We're going to say that this is fixed and it's going to run. Really should have been there. Is it worth taking it loose again? Let's see if she'll run though now. Now that I'm dripping like a faucet with sweat. Is it in neutral? Hope so. Nothing. But that's understandable, it's empty. Now, unless it's developed another problem from sitting out there. All right, well, I think I got it to where it'll kind of run. I said it doesn't want to idle. And I gotta have the choke part way out. I can live with that though, if it'll just stay that good. Let's see what happens. Probably should take it easy. Second gear. I lost my throttle rod. Yep, that ain't it. Oh, come on. Well, it does run. That's good. But we do need to do some work on it still. We got a lot of work to do on it, actually. This accelerator pedal is broke off. And if you don't have it just quite right, what happens is it unhooks from the rod, which it doesn't feel like it. Maybe it didn't do it this time. But then you don't get your full amount of go. Maybe it stayed hooked up. I don't know. It'll be fine. But I'm thinking maybe like... Anyway, it's getting too hot for the camera, but I'm thinking some seafoam in the tank could do it some favors, and we'll keep messing with it. As long as it runs and moves, I can still use it, and that's what's important. So, because it is a pretty handy little feller. So we'll keep making it more better, and I'll let you in on whatever I find out when that happens. Do you suffer from low intelligence and are easily entertained? Well, then hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment. And that way we can keep making entertainment that your feeble minds can understand. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.